Are you looking for more power in your body? Maybe that you could transfer over your golf swing and you're on the other side of the half-century mark? I got some great tips. Whether you're a beginner, you're an intermediate, or you're advanced, you're going to get more power in your golf swing from these exercises. Check them out. So I've always said, if you give a guy a stick and tell him to hit a ball, he's going to use his upper body. And the thing is you're going to have some bad shots, you're going to have some wayward shots, and you're not going to have much power in your swing until you start to learn how to use your legs. So that's where we want to build the power with to start with. And if you're new to exercise or you haven't done anything in a while, you can't just jump in and start doing a bunch of plyometric exercises or using weight. We want to start with the basics. So we're going to start with the basics, and then we're going to move into the intermediate, and then we're going to go to the advanced exercises. Whether you have equipment or added weight, it doesn't matter. You can start with the beginning stuff and then just work your way up and watch it change your golf game. So when it comes to building power, we're going to look at strength and speed and how fast you can move. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to do a body weight squat. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down, good form, keep your hips back, knees behind your toes, arms out to counterbalance. So we're going to squat, and then you're just going to come up as fast as you can. So we're going to squat here and then come up as fast as you can and continue to do that. So you're learning to use the ground for vertical force. So you're coming up, push up. Once you've done that, and that seems pretty easy for you, now we can add a little jump. So now we're going to come up and then we're going to jump just like that. When you jump, you want to come back down into the squat. So it's the deceleration. It's the slowing the club down part. So we're coming up and then down gently. I always say you want to feel like a ninja, where when you land on the ground, nobody's going to hear you, so you land softly. You land from your toe down back to your heel, load the hips, and explode again. That's one of the best ways to get started for building power. All right, so now that we got the vertical force, now we got to use it in rotation. So you got to learn to use it in rotation, and the main thing is we want to use the lower body first. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do some jumps. If you're very new to this, you can start with a 90-degree jump. If you're a little bit more advanced than that, you can go to a 180-degree jump. So what we're going to do is we're going to load, just like you would if you're taking a backswing. So we're going to go down. You're going to load your right leg a little bit more than you would in your golf swing. And then from here, you're just going to fire up like that. Keep your hands back here. So we're going load, and then keep the hands back where they are. From here, now that's stage one. Stage two is you're going to go here, up, and then you're going to turn. So you're going to turn 90 degrees. Jump as high as you can. So if you're a little bit more advanced, we'll go 180. So you're going to go here, drive up with the hip, and we're going to go all the way. So you're going halfway around. You want to make sure you're doing that both ways just to be a little bit more balanced and work on your coordination. So we're going to go load. Again, this might feel a little bit weird, but we're going to go with the lower body, and then we're going to jump 90 degrees and then go to the 180. So we're going here. We're firing up while the hips are turning, keeping the hands back. That'll help you to feel your shoulders staying back. And then we're just going to here and then drive up and jump to 90 or 180 degrees. I just talked about how important deceleration is, and this is one of the most important things because you can only swing as fast as what you can slow down. So if you can only get to here, and you know that subconsciously you're going to lose your balance and fall over, or you're too tight to get all the way over here and get a nice finish, you're going to start to stop your swing way back here because you know you can't get to a big finish. And ideally, to hit it farther and to get more speed, you want to accelerate through the ball. So if you can't accelerate through the ball, we got a big problem. So let's work on the deceleration, or the slowing the club down with the lower body. So this exercise, you're going to stand on one leg, and you can determine the distance you want to travel. And so from here, we're going to stand on your right leg, you're going to jump, and then land softly on your left leg. If you have trouble balancing or you're moving over, start slow and work your way up. You'll get better the more you try this. So you're going to jump and then decelerate right into that leg. So again, we're going right leg, you're going to jump sideways, decelerate, catch yourself. If you find that you're falling over, you got bad balance, just jump a little bit. And then it's okay to put this leg down. Just make sure you land on the left leg and you absorb it with your hips. That's a great exercise for that deceleration that's so important. So those exercises are great for somebody that's just getting started, somebody that's even intermediate. If you're looking for something more advanced, here's a couple great exercises. So we're going to work on that vertical force. So we still want to work on using the ground for more power and pushing ourselves from the ground. I'm not a big fan of adding resistance because when you add dumbbells, you can't use your arms. If you put a weight on your back, you can't use your arms. Plus, it's not really good for the spine. So this is a great way, is finding a platform, something that's stable. Make sure it's stable. And here we have an 18-inch box. We have a 12-inch box, and we also have a 6-inch box if it's something that you're just getting started. What you want to do is, all you're going to do now is the same jump that we did earlier, but now we're going to propel ourselves forward just a little bit and then land softly into that squat, and making sure. So here we're using the lower body, we're really using the power, and now we have a place where we need to get up to. So you're going to go a little bit higher, stronger. Definitely make sure of caution. First, make sure that you can get up to the height that you choose, and then just work your way up gradually. That's a great exercise for the more advanced, to get that power and that vertical force in your golf game. So the easiest way to add difficulty or power or create anything is to add resistance to the same exercise, and that's basically what we're going to do here. So before I had you doing the 90-degree jump, really learning how to turn the hips while the upper body stays back. So if you have to grab onto something too, that's a great way. Just get used to turning those hips, keep your head back, keep your shoulders back, and turn them as far as you can towards the target, not towards the ball. You don't want to thrust forward. So now we're just going to use a band. Any tubing will do, just make sure it's long enough. We're going to anchor it low, and then from here, all we're going to do is we got the load, and then we're going to turn, let that resistance keep your upper body back, and then from here, we're just going to load it and then jump to 90 degrees, keeping the arms extended. You want to keep the arms extended just for a core purpose, and that band is trying to pull you back around, but you have to resist it with the core. And then once you get a little bit more advanced using that lower body, we can do the 180, and then you can have it pull you back around as well. So we're just pulling and then back around. Again, use caution when doing this. Make sure you ease into it. Definitely start with the first one. Make sure you can do it right, and then just add some resistance. You'll see that power coming out of nowhere. All right, so I can't stress enough how important it is to be able to decelerate on your lead side. So if you're a right-handed golfer, on your left side, to be able to absorb that power, because once you create it, you got to be able to stop it. So a great intermediate to advanced exercise is the same hop we did earlier, but now I have a band. So if you just put a band, you can put it low or medium height, and then just use a belt that you have and hook your band to your belt. Easiest way. And so from here, we're going to get some resistance on it, and then we're going to do that same jump. So we're going to jump into it, allow the band to pull us into that left side, and now you're moving faster. You got to figure out how to stop it. You absorb it, and then you're going to use the glute, just like you would in the golf swing. You absorb it into your leg, and then use the glute to slow it down. So we're going back and forth. We can go here, stop. One great tip I have is think about if you're a speed skater, you get that foot behind you because everything's going this way, and you're really using that glute to absorb it. So we're going here. Again, work your way into this. Try it without the band, and then start to do it with the band. And of course, make sure you're doing it to both sides. There's some really simple exercises that you can do to start working on developing a little bit of power in your golf game using your lower body, and it will make a huge difference. And I've seen it. I don't care what your age is. I've had 70 plus age clients come in, and they start with the glute bridges, and they've worked their way up, and now they're doing some of the most advanced power exercises, and it's paying off big time. But you're not going to get any better by sitting in your office chair watching the video or sitting on your couch and watching the video. You have to get up, try these exercises. Anybody can do those. They're really simple. Work your way up, go gradually, but consistency is the answer, just like anything else in life. So try those out, get started, get some exercises, some power. If you need a little bit more, go to our website, hansenfitnessforgolf.com, and download our app, and we have a huge library of exercises that can get you more power in your game playing better and feeling better. Hey, thanks for watching this video. You might like the ones over here if you like this one. And don't forget to subscribe below and comment down below and let me know if there's anything golf specific that you're working on that you'd like to see a video for. And hey, share this with your friends because I know they could use it too. We'll see you on the next video.